India, the USA, Great Britain, the Netherlands, Venezuela. People from these and many other countries of the world live with us side by side. They are working, starting families, growing up children and simply enjoying life in Kazakhstan. In our program Connecting Cultures, we share their stories that had occurred before they came to Kazakhstan and after they arrived here. From them, we will learn how the experience of staying in our country has changed their destinies. Kazakhstan is a country which gives the opportunity to thoroughly develop not only to Kazakh people, but to anyone on the globe as well. After all, more than 130 nations and nationalities live in peace and friendship in our country. As the fate's decree, our today's hero Carlo Di Gregorio, after obtaining a bachelor's degree in international relations, decided to continue his education exactly in Kazakhstan. Today we are going to tell about the Italian in Kazakhstan. Our hero comes from a small town in South Italy, known since the 9th century. The town, with a population of 60,000 people, is famous as a center of art and architectural masterpieces, which attract plenty of tourists from the different countries every year.
I'm attending different classes, and I can say that the teachers are very good in teaching because they are experts in their matter. And also, you know, I came from a European educational system, so it's completely different because it is focused on theory. And here in KIMAP, they focus on practice. So I mean, during the class, we need to make some comments. They show us video. So it's very completely different, and I appreciate it, and I like it, this kind of way of teaching. For me, it's an unforgettable experience to join KIMAP. So I will never regret this choice. So I can say join KIMAP and join Kazakhstan.
So Carlo, can you tell me about your childhood a little bit more? Where you were born, what was your hometown look like, you know?
I was born in Trani. It's a little medium sea town in southern Italy, South Italy. My family is composed by 4 persons, include me, myself. My father's name is Savino, my mom, Michela, and my sister, she's older than me, 3 years older than me. My mom is she's a housewife. So my father and my sister, they work together because we have, since 1960, furniture store.
Wow.
We have a lot of clients, so the people know us. My father continued the activity of my grandfather because my grandfather was a carpenter. He had carpentry, so in 1950, he decided to close the carpentry and open a store. My childhood, I spent most of my childhood in my hometown with my friends. At the beginning, I didn't study a lot. I concentrated on sports. You know, the Italian they have passion for football. It's the first sport in Italy. So every time play soccer, tennis, I didn't care about studying. But then when I received the grade, the first semester, more than 5 not good grade, I think D, more or less D.
Wow.
So my parents saw the grade, mark, they were angry with me. So study, don't think about sports, study. After that, my grade were good.
And what about your student's life? Because I know that you were studying not in your hometown, but at another city.
Finished the school in accounting. Then I decided to go to university. And I decided by myself, without any influence of my parents. So I decided to graduate in international relations and European study at University of Bari. It's a famous city near my hometown. And I decided to choose this course because due to its multidisciplinary approach. So you have knowledge in law, knowledge in economics, knowledge in foreign languages. Then, after the bachelor degree, I decided to move in another city in Italy. It's called Macerata. It is in the middle of Italy. I attended a master's degree. And it was I decided to go there because it was one of the master degree in English in Italy. The major was in always international relation and political study, but with specialization in international economics and international trade. It was fun because all my classmates were foreigners from different nationalities, from China, from India, from Zambia. So it was very, very fun and also experience to make new international friends, improve my English, talking with foreigners. And also because I wanted to do an experience far from my hometown. So take distance from my family, so I lived alone, cooked for myself.
After finishing his education, Carlo took an interest in the Eurasian Economic Union, its laws, and began to familiarize himself with the legal system of Kazakhstan. Since our hero won a grant from the KIMEP University, he finally decided to go to Kazakhstan. At first, Carlo's parents treated their son's wish skeptically, but eventually they heartily support him.
When I came here the first day, the KIMEP taxi driver brought me from the airport, and he left me in a garage, and I didn't know where it was located, the hostel, for the first 4 days. But then there was a guy that helped me. No, I say I had to go to this hostel, so can you help me? No, and he helped me to find the hostel. I appreciated this the helping of that guy. The first impression was very, very good. So I can say that people are very friendly, so I didn't feel myself alone. In South Italy, all of the people are very, very friendly. So this is the main similarity with Kazakhstan. I feel like second home because the people say, "No, come in our house. I will offer some lunch." I remember also when I went to some trip, we went by taxi to Turgen Mountains. And there were some people that they were making a picnic, shashlik. So they told us, "Come on, join us, join us." So
it was nice.
It was very, very nice. They offered us some food, some shashlik, very, very funny. And so I appreciated this feeling.
Talking about the education in Kazakhstan, what is your study in KIMEP University looks like right now? What are the differences and similarities between education in Italy and education in Kazakhstan?
As you know, KIMEP University it is described like a college, American college, so one of the first English-speaking university. I can say that the quality of the teaching is very, very good because the teachers are prepared. For instance, the classes that I attended in the first semester were very interesting. Also because the teacher involved us to attend classes, like a discussion about one topic, some presentation. It was very useful and also interesting. I decided to choose international law, master in international law, also because, first of all, to have better knowledge about Kazakh legal system, but also because it is very useful, especially in global trade. I think it is interesting to know how it works, the laws, in the custom laws, and especially for lawyers, you should update yourself because you know the regulation about goods, products, they change every month, so you should study and should update every time in order to know the laws if you want to export or import some goods.
Are you planning to continue studying or not?
No.
Not anymore?
No, I'm very, very tired to study. And now I should put my ideas into practice. So
I think the major part that connects two cultures, the Italy and the Kazakhstan, is the fact that both nations, Italians and Kazakh people, love to eat and love to eat really well. So can you talk about the Italian cuisine a little bit more, and maybe you have been to Italian restaurants up here. What is the differences between the two cuisines?
I come from South Italy, so my habits is to eat most of all seafood. Not every day, but seafood at least 3 times per week. Here, you know, the Kazakh habits is to eat meat every day. So I needed to adapt to this change. But now my body is well adapted to this menu. No, here I tried, I think, 2 Italian restaurants, and I can say that the tasty is a little bit different. Because, you know, for instance, if you take one margherita or the margherita, here they used to put on pizza cooked tomatoes, but the original margherita is just with the cheese or mozzarella, typical Italian cheese, and tomato sauce, so without any cooked tomatoes. This is the first things that I note when I came here and I tried pizza in Italian restaurant.
And what about the Kazakhstani cuisine? Have you tried anything from our national cuisine?
Yeah, I tried beshbarmak. It was tasty, but the portion was very big.
As everybody knows, in Italy, football has a special place in Italians' hearts. Our hero, being a student of the university, always tries to find time for his sports passions as well. Carlo is a first-rate ping-pong player, but he plays Italian football much better. After scoring a goal, he never rests on his laurels. As well as in studies, Carlo always goes ahead.
Carlo, what's your plans for the future after the graduation university, you know?
I won scholarship and I'm attending Master in International Law, and I think that it will be useful for me, especially if I want to continue or open a new business here, because, you know, Kazakhstan is a developing country, so
Land of opportunity.
there's an opportunity here for foreigners. I want to continue my family business activity in a different way, not like an open store and sell, but just be representative of some Italian brands regarding furniture. Or maybe if I found job in international company, or to build like a bridge between Italian companies and Kazakhstan companies. So it would be interesting. That's why I'm studying international law, and I'm studying the Kazakh legal system. So it will be useful for me in order to do this. So I lived here from more than 6 months, and so I can consider Kazakhstan as a second home. Also, due to the fact that I met special friends, like my best friend here is Azamat. I can consider him like a second brother. We hang out every day, we talk every day, so we spend a lot of time together. I have a lot of friends that are very close to me. They help me in everything. If I have a problem in the Russian, you know, because it's not easy to learn in a very...
As you said, like for 6 months,
Yeah.
what can you wish to Kazakhstan and Kazakhstani people?
Yeah, I wish to Kazakhstan people health, peace, and prosperity. But you know, also with the next event of Expo 2017 Astana, I hope that Kazakhstan will improve their image in international community.
Carlo, thank you so much for the interview. It was a pleasure meeting you, and thanks so much for those warm wishes.
International relations have a great impact on the interaction between countries. Kazakhstan and Italy have been fruitfully cooperating for a long period and strengthening their links. We hope that when Carlo Di Gregorio becomes a specialist in international law, he will contribute to the further development of these relations, realizing his own dream.